Hi there everybody, it's Jo Rose of jorose.com, and today I want to share with you numerology for the month of February. So February is a very interesting month. We're in an 11-2 year, and as I've explained, that's all about magical manifestation, spiritual awakening, collaboration, patience, etc., etc. So what happens when we add another number to the mix? So I've explained in the personal year videos how your number and the number of the year can come together and be supportive or conflicting. So today I want to talk about the universal energy of February. And how do we get to that number? Well, the year is an 11, as explained before. 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8 equals 11. Now February is the second month of the year, and that's a 2. So we're going to add 2 to the 11. Now what does that give us? Dun dun dun! It gives us a 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. So the energy for February is a 4 for the month and a 2 in the year. So the 2, the year, is the most powerful energy that we have. So it's here, flowing in. And now we have the 4 of February coming on top. And so it's like a vessel or a raft or something floating on top. And as explained before, sometimes it can work with us and sometimes it can be working against us. The interesting thing is the 2 and 4 work very well together. So watch my personal year 4 to understand how the 2 and 4 work together. But this is not, like the year, being a special year, being an 11-2, this is not your ordinary 4 month. This is a 13-4 month. And while this video is not about karmic debts, the 13-4 is one of the 4 karmic debts. So we have 4 karmic debts, which is 13, 14, 16, and 19. But today I'm talking about how the 13 and the 4 are going to work alongside the 11 too. So there's a lot of numbers in here and a lot of ones in there, because we've got a 1 in 13 and we've got 2 ones in the 11. So what I want to say is, when we have numbers before the slash, as it's written in numerology, it's telling us how we acquired at that number. So not all 4s are the same, not all 9s are the same, not any number is necessarily the same, it depends on the makeup. So what does it mean? The 4 is the stronger number out the 13-4, but it's made up from the energy of a 1 and a 3. So the 4 is very much practical, the doer, the detail, the structure, the foundation, the grounding, the loyalty, etc., etc. The 1, on the other hand, is very aggressive, leadership, go out there, get there, which is challenging for the 4 already, because the 4 is very detailed, whereas the 1 is, it's off, it's at the start and it wants to go. Match that with the 3, which can often be lack of focus, disorganized, and needing to express itself. If it's in the right environment and grounded, the 3 can certainly express itself. So they benefit with the 4, but they also conflict with the 4. If you ever find part of me does and part of me doesn't, that's because you have an internal conflict of numbers inside you, and the chances are most of us have some numbers that conflict with others. And if not in the numbers, we'll find that perhaps we're in a year that doesn't seem to go so well, or a month that doesn't seem to go so well, and it all comes up here. So what I want to say is, use this month to understand free will can hold you back, scatteredness can hold you back, but it's a month of production. It's a month of structure, it's a month of laying the foundations, it's a month of roots. And the only way you can actually understand this is ask yourself, what do I want? It's very 1 energy. What do I want? Because it doesn't matter. Yes, it's a year of relationship building, but don't build relationships on rocky ground. The 4 is telling you it must be steady, and this 4 coming at the beginning of the year is telling you to build your foundations for the year, in your relationships, in your health, in your business, whatever it happens to be. The 3 in the 13-4 is telling you to express yourself. So what do you want? Take off the mask, as I've explained before, and start expressing what you really want. Maybe it's no longer time to fit in and it's time to stand out. Many of us are looking to break away from work or jobs and become entrepreneurs or create our own way of being. Then you've really got to take all these numbers that come together this month and understand this, because it's about taking action. So ask yourself, what do I want? And how am I expressing this? And take action to get the results you want. Less haste, more speed. That's where the result's going to lie. The 11-2 is about slowing down. The 4 likes detail. So check it out. If things aren't working right, take a step back, reanalyze, relook at the details. If it's not working, something isn't in alignment, and that's what you need to use this month for. So there's a need at the moment, because it's a slower year, and last year and the year before were quite fast for the universe. There's a need to be driving, to be progressive, but we've got this 4 energy telling us to slow down. I want to say it's also telling you to slow down because you're not in alignment. So sort your details. If it's a health business, are you too busy fixing everybody else and not fixing yourself? Whether it's a coaching business, whatever it is that you're doing, you know, our children copy us. They don't do what we say, but they do what we do. And this is where you've got to look at what you're doing, bring it back into alignment. So it's all about building the steps. Very 4 energy, as I've explained before. And it's like building a house. So we need to take the steps one by one, lay the foundation and work our way up to the roof. Don't take life so seriously. The 2 is telling you to slow down, and the 3 in the 4 is also telling you, if you need a break, take it, but set yourself a time limit. So the 3 is disorganized, scattered, and the 4 is organized. As long as you come back to the 4 and the organize, but you give some space to the 3, you'll come together in harmony, bringing this all to make it bring together what it is that you're after. Be careful you don't find yourself becoming lazy, gossipy. You really need to knuckle down on what it is that you want. We use these topics to become a victim or to create victims, when really it's not building us up. It's a month for building us up. Like I just said, the structure. See the brighter things in life. The 4 can be a very pessimistic number, because it's very much the hard working, you know, the farmer getting up early, toiling the earth, the soil, planting the seeds. It's just the same old thing over and over and over. But if the farmer didn't put all of that effort in, there'd be no crop at the end of the season. And if you want a good crop in your 8 periods, then you need to be looking at this. As I said, the 11-2 is about spiritual awakening. And so with the 13-4, if you do those 3 things that I said, which was, what do I want? Express yourself. Like, the only person that you're not being honest with is yourself. I was talking to a client the other day that was telling me that they almost got there. It's a bit like the fisherman. I almost caught this fish. Well, what fish did you really catch? You know, oh, this fish. But I almost. Yeah, but we can't work on that. We have to come to where we are right now. And the 4 is very much where we are right now from this structure. What do I want to say? The 2 is about collaboration, but going as yourself. It's okay to understand your emotions, and it's a very emotional year. So go with them. Don't put on a smiley face. Work your way up to this. But at the same time, don't stay stuck in the low depression that the 4 can bring. The 4 can bring amazing things. If you ground yourself this month, if you take time to meditate, if you prepare yourself and you've got a step, do a to-do list, tick it off. Start with 1 big job and a couple of small, and celebrate. Each time you tick something off, celebrate that celebration, because that's showing the universe that you're following a system, that you're celebrating each step, because it's all about the steps with the 4, and you're making progress. If you use this energy this month, when you come to the next month, you'll find that it is a freer month, but you'll be better prepared using this 4. So what do you need to get out of the way this month? Your books, your exercise plan. Have you come off of your New Year's resolutions? Get back on them, but ask yourself those 3 questions. Yes? What do I want from it? Most people go, oh, I just want to get slim. No, what do you want? And just getting slim isn't the answer. Are you looking to be healthier? Are you looking to be more energized? Create programs. The 1 and 3 are very creative. So use the 4 structure, use the 1 and the 3 to be creative, and start collaborating the numbers, which is what the 11-2 is all about. Add your number to the mix of this, and it gets bigger. And I say to people, when people say to me, oh, there's too many numbers to remember. Think about this. If you have an egg and you cook it, you have an egg. But if you add, say, flour to the egg, you have a form of batter, I think. Well, normally you add milk, but the more things you add, the different end products you have. So now flour, sugar, butter, you're going to get a cake. So all the numbers bring a different thing, which is why when I say each number's made up differently, we need to understand. I know I've gone kind of off what February is a little bit there, but I want to explain because there's so many numbers making up this 4. And normally I wouldn't share outside the 4. And so back to the 4, it's really a busy doing month, but take time out to understand who you are and where you're going. Because remember, after all, it's your life, LYFE. Love yourself first every day. When you come from your heart, from your core, as you build these bricks, and I'm going to build these bricks differently now, and they're probably not going to work, but hey, let's give it a go. So as each brick we build, this is going to be back to front. Each brick we build, I'm going to start from this end. So I'm starting here with the E, and as we build up, we begin to get more things coming together. And it might seem hard work as we do this. Can you see this? This is going to be, I've only got 2 hands. Now I wish I had 4. It's going to feel like it's a long mile as we do this. And I'm not sure if this is the right way around or the wrong way around. And I'm going to put them under my chin right now just to get this. And if you realise life is just fun, and then we add the last one, there we go. Find time to smile. It might be a long mile, but you need to find that time to enjoy it, because that's what life's about, enjoying it. And you know what? This is a crazy video, but I wanted to just share. Overcome the pessimism, less haste, more speed, bring your numbers together, and do what you need to do. If you really want to understand how your numbers work, then get in touch with me and start working with me, because this is just the icing, this is just the tip. Knowing who you are and how you work these numbers makes a huge difference. And if you've got a big dream, this is the year to make it happen. As a numerologist and energy healer, I realign mind, body and soul, misguided individuals and awakening spiritual beings. This is a fantastic time, and the energy is ripe and ready to change. 100 years ago this month, the suffragettes got the vote for women. What do you want to do now for the beginning of the next 100 years? What do you want to lay the foundations for? Because the 4 is about laying the foundations. It's been great chatting, and I look forward to my next video. And please like and share my videos, join my YouTube channel or my Facebook group, where we can have some conversations if you choose to pop in and have a chat. Look forward to the next video. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.